Kalurian. Today we're checking out Home Free's cover of the Beatles' Good Night. KMW Wrench told me about this in the comments, so thank you. Thank you so much for telling me, and let's check it out. We've got sound is on. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, this is very kind of spooky so far. I like the little fading out of the different people. That was really creative. And they all look kind of ghostly and, as they're singing with these interesting harmonies. Let's go back. I just gotta go back a little bit and hear that again. Ooh, they're disappearing.
Now it's time to say goodnight. Good night, sleep tight.
Wow, there's a lot of interesting stuff they're doing with the visuals as well as the song. It's very melodic, I feel like. And it has a dreamlike quality to it, which is perfect being it's a good night song. Actually I don't know if I've even heard the Beatles original of this. I'm completely blind in going into this. I like how they have people like disappearing. That adds an interesting touch to it. They look kind of transparent, translucent. Looks very interesting. And the quality of the tone is very rich. I was gonna say too, Bastien was going really high. It seems to be something he does frequently. Let's keep going.
Good night, sleep tight. Now the sun turns out his light. Good night, sleep tight.
Oh, interesting. The way they have the people there like buzzing out, it's like they're in a dream or have a dreamlike quality about them, or I don't know, but the effect for me is kind of spooky. I just don't know. Is really interesting effect here. The way they look, it's just yeah, they're like ghostly almost. It's crazy. Wow.
Sleep tight. Dream sweet dreams for dreams sweet. Dream sweet dreams for you.
Yeah, the vibrating changing heads is just creepy. I just gotta say. I didn't expect to have that feel from this. I don't think that's the effect they're going for. I think it's the dreamlike quality that they're going for. But just for me personally, I don't know why. I just feel a little bit creeped out. I don't know. But the song is beautiful. Just being honest here.
Close your eyes and I'll close mine. Good night.
Well, did you see that? That was cool. How Bastien was like it had his actions were in shadow around him, like it was like a time lapse or something. But most of him was still. That was weird. I don't even know how to describe that. Wow. Yeah, very interesting. This is the most unique visually I've ever seen a music video. I mean, I've seen a lot of amazing things, but this is unique. It's definitely very unique. Let's keep going.
Good night, sleep tight. Now the
Tim just appeared, just went poof in between Adam and Rob there. That was crazy. And then two, they have what was my other thought? Go back. Let's see. Had another thought there. Something with the way they look. Oh yeah, that was it. How they were all morphing into each other. That was kind of crazy too. Interesting. See, he appears, and also Chance appears.
To shine. Good night, sleep. Dreams, sweet dreams, sweet dreams for me. Sweet dreams for me. Dreams, sweet dreams for you.
That was cool. Granted, I know I get caught up in the visuals, you know me, but I love the voices as well. The voices are harmonizing beautifully, but it's just cool how they sync up the voice with the images at the same time. It's crazy. And like with that one where they were all appearing and disappearing like that, it's like an accordion almost. It reminded me of like scales going up a piano and down a piano. But with visually and the sound as well, that was crazy. Very well done. Unbelievable. This is crazy. I can see why you guys like pick this song as one of your favorites.
Close your eyes and I'll close mine. Good night, sleep tight. Now the sun turns out his light.
That low note is Tim, right? But it was happening when Chance's face was there. So is that Chance going that low too? I know he can go low. Y'all have told me that, but I didn't think he could go that low. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's crazy.
Out is light. Good night, sleep tight. Dreams, sweet dreams for me. Dreams, sweet dreams.
Is it just me, or does the humming they're doing, with the harmonies, I don't know if I'm wrong about this or not, but it seems just a little bit discordant or a little bit off to create this buzzing quality. And yeah, that adds to the creepiness for sure. Just saying. It's very interesting. Okay.
Dreams for you.
Huh. Very nice. Harmony at the end. Interesting. So that was very interesting. Wow. I feel like this song is one of the most unusual I've listened to, both visually and audibly as well. It's got some really strange tones. Like the tones didn't seem to completely match. Like I said, they seemed, I could be wrong, but they seemed slightly off in a good way. They were creating this resonance and this slight dissonance that made this buzzing sound that added to the dreamlike effect. It was also a very theatrical piece. They really beefed up that theater in there with the disappearing and appearing and all these hand gestures where they were like, it was like a time lapse where they were slowed down and you could see them in multiple places. That was crazy. It was definitely creepy. That's all I can say. I don't know. That was just my feel on it. I had this creepy vibe the whole time. I know that's probably not what they were going for, and that's probably not what you experienced, but that was what I experienced. I don't know what to tell you there. Definitely very interesting. Yeah, I'm glad I listened to this because this was unique. It was very unique. Very cool. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the comments section. Bye. Hey, it's Kalurian. Welcome, all you home fries. Today, we're looking at the comments from the video that we did the debut of Bastille, something to talk about. And the first comment we have is from Dagmar, who says, Home Free did a great cover of one of my favorite Bonnie Raitt songs. Bastille's voice was perfect for the lead. Everyone sounded awesome in the background vocals. Rob with his bluesy sound, Tim's bass, and Adam's vocal percussion. Looking forward to more of the new songs with the newest member. Me too. Very good. Thank you for that comment, Dagmar, and for we all root with you on looking forward to more output by Home Free, as well as me catching up on all their old content too, because I've got a lot to see and cover. So thank you guys for your patience with me. Next, we have a comment by Hannah S. Bax, who says, I love the signs the fries were holding. Like, change scares me. It does. And 2 atoms too many. It was a sentiment among a lot of the fans after Austin's departure. I love this Bonnie Raitt cover, and it was Bastille who chose to do this song as his introduction to the larger public. A lot of fries already knew him from before the sing-off, 7th Avenue or The Voice. I didn't. Well, thank you, Hannah, for sharing your experience personally with the song and with the knowing of Bastille. That's very cool. I, too, didn't really know him from anywhere else because I'm still catching up on all their older content. So thank you so much for your comment and supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Next, we have a comment by Ronnie who says, I think you're going to like Bastille. Bastille's voice is so beautiful and effortless, and Tim's background vocals are perfect. I couldn't agree more, Ronnie. Thank you so much for that comment. I love your passion for the group, and I do love Tim's background vocals. They're amazing. What can I say? You know, his low beats there are just so good. And Bastille is really cool. He's going to be, I think, a great addition to Home Free from all I've heard so far. And next we have a comment by Lynn Ramsey. It says, thanks for doing this video. Bastille fits in so well with the guys. The guys seem to have new energy and playfulness that hadn't been seen from them in quite a while. Even Chance and Adam are, who are the quiet ones, are talking, interacting, and playing around with their fans at their concerts. Bastille was a substitute high tenor for Home Free in 2010-2011 and was asked if he'd like to run full-time when Matt Atwood left, but he declined due to other commitments. Then Home Free was guest performers on a cruise ship where they met Austin, who was in a house performer and a huge fan of acapella. They became friends, and he rejoined not too long after. Well, thanks for that history, Lynn. I love how in the know you are about all of the going ins and outs of the band. This is awesome. I had no idea about any of this. So thank you so much. It's really cool to see that sneak peek of the history. Next, we have a comment by Diamond Rio Fan 1, who says, I was actually one of the patrons playing one of the rabid fans in the video. It was a blast being in it, but it was hot. Great reaction. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Diamond. We appreciate your comment. Thank you. So cool to have someone comment who was in the video, actually. How cool. I think I can imagine how hot it was. It looked very sunny. So kudos to you hanging out in that intense heat and sticking it out with the band. That is so cool. Next, we have a comment by Kim M.W. Wrench, who says, the podcast lady and the lady in the blue dress are media people from Nashville, but I don't know their names. This was a great intro for people who didn't already know Bastille. I was familiar with him from his work with Chris Rupp in 7th Avenue. Great voice, and he fits with the guys very well. Well, thank you. That was I didn't know they were media people. I didn't know who they were, so I appreciate you letting me know. I was very curious about that. So I that's awesome. Thanks for that comment. Next, we have a comment by Minnie Ruth, who just says hearts. Hearts back to you, Minnie. Thank you for your hearts and comment. We appreciate you. Next, we have a comment by Sally, who says, I love this. Such a fun, upbeat choice for Bastine's first song with the guys. Did you spot Adam Chance was wearing one of his Longest John shirts? Great that he's repping for his friends in this one. That's so awesome. I actually didn't see Adam Chance wearing the Longest John shirt. I need to go back and find that because that's really cute. I did the Nelson's Blood song from Longest John's. That's a great band too. I love it. They did some really good music. I got to check out another one of their songs recently, and see how they're doing. Thanks for that comment, Sally. Next, we have a comment by Baby Fry, who says, the girl in blue is just an actress. At least I don't know who she is. She's not one of the wives, and Bastine is married to Jerome Bell. Bastine is a high tenor like Austin, so he can replace him pretty well, and the songs they've done lately are very good, and he can sing up there. He wrote one of the Christmas songs in their new Christmas album. So talented, too. Good one, Kalurian. Thank you, Baby Fry. I appreciate that. I didn't know that Bastine could write songs. That's so cool. He's got so many talents. Very awesome. And thank you for letting me know the name of his wife. Very cool. And yeah, good history. I love it. And last but not least, we have a comment from. Oh, that is the last comment. I thought we had 10. No, we have 9. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. I really appreciate every one of you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.